Welcome back, everybody. It's good to see your faces around here. How you guys doing? How's it going? We're going to be playing some Bookwalker, and we're not going to talk about Modi, even though I really want to talk about Modi. Modi! Okay, let's see. Let me switch out. I want the Xbox controller. No, I don't want to work for you anymore. You made me be mean to a robot. Go away. I'd rather be in jail. Boy. Hello? I have a job for you. I'm ready, I guess. Okay, I'm ready as always. You'll need to be even more ready than you usually are. I have a new partner, and if we pull this job off without a hitch, you can't even imagine what opportunities it will open up for me. I'm happy for you. So we need to make the client happy. If he's happy, then I'll be happy too. And if I'm happy, a little of that happiness might trickle down to you. Get my drift? Like I said before, I'm not doing this for the money. It's for my shackles. That's me. Pulls Robot out of the book to care for. Well, you remember they're supposed to disappear. I thought they're not supposed to. No, that's only money. Money does that. You should never compare yourself to someone else. You are the most beautiful, perfect, unique you, and I cannot compare to literally anyone. The client sent me an advance payment, and I spent it on my new office. Of course he did. So get ready and don't let me down. Counting chickens before they hatch, my dude. That was not my problem. Why is it right here in front of my door today? Usually they're down there. They came all the way to my door today. Okay. I'm gonna put it on the desk. I'm not gonna jump into the book yet. I want to go talk to the neighbors. Because the apartment complex has a mystery. We'll come back to you. More robots. No, please no. God, no. My heart can't take it. Nothing really changed after the renovations. So time has progressed again. I'll take the apple. I'll take the bread. The kids still live here? No answer. Oh, my neighbors won't mind that I made a bit of a mess here. I'll clean it up when I'm finished the renovations. I don't understand. Do we own the apartment complex, or are we just renovating our apartment? Take a breath. Okay, he didn't answer. Go to the downstairs mystery apartment that's supposed to have nobody living in it, but they slid a note to us. Let's go check the mystery apartment. Oh my gosh, do not cross. What happened here? Riders police. Let me see if I can see. Burglary residence. I think. It's tiny and it's hard to tell. Police open door, unlocked picked, force entry front door, travel method auto, no remarks, adult suspect, and then our address. It says we're in Missouri. I think they just copied one from like online or something. Because it says State Missouri, and the notice is from California Police Department. So why is Missouri and California Police Department working together for this apprehension? I was reading too much into it. I thought it was a secret. Can I open it yet? Okay, look for a key. There's nothing I can use in here yet. Okay. Time to go get traumatized again, I bet. In a new and fascinating way. Why are there always these 2 letters at my door? How come I never check my mail? Oh, I can. I don't think I checked my mail last time. Rumors of your situation have reached us, Mr. Keast. We assure you that everyone at Harmony sympathizes with you and wants to help you in any way we can. We invite you to serve your sentence with us. However, unfortunately, our resources are quite limited, so payment is out of the question. We remember just how good your books were, and we want you to get back to the creative process as soon as possible and write fantastic new material. So they're like, hey, we'll help you stay out of prison if you do slave labor. Thanks, guys, but I don't really, that doesn't really help. This letter confirms that you have repaid your water bill debt. We ask you please refrain from future late payments. Yeah. Can I open it? Oh, I can actually get into the bathroom. Bathroom stuff. We haven't been able to get in here yet. There's a water heater. Water's back on, and I can finally wash my clothes. Okay, we wash the clothes in our bathtub with the water heater right above us. The big tank. If that falls, it's gonna kill someone. Oh no. Hi, Carlos. How you doing? Close that door. I need to go back and see what Carlos said.
Logging visitor check-in into the Universal Database.
Have a good lurk. Yes, SPG is... I see we're changing out our paintings. Okay. I guess we've paid for some renovations. Let's see if we got any skill points we can invest in. Increase damage to slash or additional damage to all enemies. So it's like a multi-slash. I think I'd rather do damage to all enemies. And that's it for now. Alright, let's see what we got. An excerpt from a review. It certainly expands the universe, but new books in this series are published so rarely that this expansion seems more like mockery. However, I must admit I am intrigued. The contractor agrees to infiltrate the Cornelius Paradox by Oleg Sergeev and extract an item. Cornelius's magic wand. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Okay. So we need to get the magic wand from the Cornelius Paradox. So we're in a lobby. Oof. Damn, people. I don't think that lady over there noticed me. This guy definitely saw me land. You there, Roderick? Like always. Figured out how I can convince you that I'm not cold and cruel. And heartless. Well, and unpleasant.
Deploying spoons.
Spoons. Thank you. And someone who couldn't care less about anyone else. All right, fine. Keep it down over there. Sorry. Here's my plan. Not only am I going to not going to hurt any characters, since you've done such a good job with that up until now, I'm actually going to help them. All of them. We're going to help every single person we meet in this book. Sound good? This seems like a little bit of an overcorrection. This doesn't come off as sincere. We won't abandon anyone. Sounds pretty suspicious. Oh, come on. I'm a completely different person deep down inside. You'll see. We'll start with this guy over there. Hi, do you need help? Me? No, thanks. I'm alright. Well, that's one less we have to help. I said keep it down. Let's go find more characters. Hold on. What are we actually here in this book for? Oh yeah, I need to find Cornelius's wand. A magic wand? Most likely, yes. And it's a rush order, but I think we'll still have time to help everyone. Okay. But I'm going to keep an eye on you. You're actually really strange today. I won't let you down. Yeah, something's wrong. Message board. You see a message board packed with information. It's divided into several sections. The school's job postings. Let's see. Part-time receptionist wanted. Requirement. Female. Age 50 and older. Famous last words. This is ageist and sexist. Not quite a fit. Seeking system administrator. Hourly rate offered. What kind of administrator is that? Let's keep looking. Oh, this one's perfect for you. Janitor needed. I guess I have to try. Goal motto. In its own column, written in large letters, is uniting our differences and overcoming challenges. Okay, gen info. Headmaster Robert Lamentier, educational license number 0023. Hours for visiting, 8 to 20. Visiting hours for parents, 16:30 to 17. That's they only get a 30-minute visit with their children? This isn't a school, it's a prison. Complaints and suggestions. You take the slim, worn book from the folder on the wall. There are insults written all over the cover. Hello, how you doing, Swift? How's it going? Welcoming in to the atrium. It's good to see your face. We're playing Bookwalker today. Thank you for the shoutouts. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? We are doing fine because so far we hadn't murdered any robots. Last time they made us murder many, many robots, and that made me very sad. Big sad. So the whole point of this story is we're a person who could jump into books to steal items for an illegal smuggling ring, basically. So we're in this book to try and find a wand. It looks very Harry Pottery. Do you use Swift often? Every chance she gets. Okay, so the locals don't like wizards very much. Reading. Stop taking up so much space in our city. We could have built a huge park here. No one in this cursed neighborhood can sell their houses, and it's all your fault. Big deal. Leave. A man dressed in a classic modern suit sits expectantly on the bench. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned Madden school. My God, he notices you looking at him. He tries to avert his eyes as far from you as possible. What are you doing here? I'm waiting for my classroom to be free. Oh, so you're a teacher. Nods briefly. What do you teach? Table manners? I teach a programming class here. His chest puffs out a little. Oh, what's that? Some kind of magic? I've heard of it. It's not. It's hard to explain. He waves his dismissive hand at you and returns his thoughts. Do you know how to get inside? I'm scheduled in already. You may have to sign up for an appointment or something. There are job postings on the wall over there. Let's go see if there's anything good. Okay, we already did that. Okay, let's see if we could go outside before we go further inside. Hey, we could go outside. Movers. Two movers are sitting on cardboard boxes and smoking. The boxes are bowing under their weight. Greet them. Hello. The movers slowly turn their heads towards you, pause for a second, then turn back. My back's about to give from all this lugging junk, all this junk around. I told you to wear a belt, didn't I? He slaps his belly, which is wrapped in a sturdy leather belt. The lanky mover flicks his lighter lazily and brings the flame close to a tiny metal seal holding a cardboard box closed. In an instant, the melted seal falls to the ground. What do we have here? Rummages among the paper-wrapped school equipment in the box. Oh, yeah. The lanky one of them takes something out of the box. It's glowing and made of glass. What the hell do you want with a piece of crap? I don't know. I'll keep it as a souvenir. It'll light up my house. Step in. Hey, you, put that back. Who the hell are you, ugly? Take what I want. I've spent the whole day dealing with these boxes of yours here. I deserve a little present. Put it back. This is your last warning. The mover doesn't seem very scared. I don't want to fight people over an object. I'm gonna leave. Dusty boxes are damp on the ground. Boxes labeled books. Row of boxes, nothing interesting. It's labeled caution, fragile. Big box written close on it and a marker. Boxes sit on the ground, ready to be shipped out. They're wrapped up in plastic ties. You look at the movers. They won't see you here. Okay. It looks like we need pliers. If I try to open it now, it'll probably make me use ink. Help them see the error of their ways. Wasn't I supposed to be kinder to the characters in the books? What did that kind of go against what I just told Roderick I was doing? Who are you? What do you want? The receptionist doesn't look at you. Her attention is fixed on the small TV at her desk. Roderick will understand. I doubt it. Is there anything I can help you with? You? Help me? She raises her brows in surprise, but your words are still not enough to draw her attention away from the TV. That's right. I've decided to try and help everyone I meet today. Well, isn't that nice? Now I ask you, who are you and why are you here? If I tell the truth, she'll think I'm lying. You can call security on me, maybe. But I don't like lying. I came here to help all the characters in this book. Then I'm going to steal Cornelius's wand. Right. Continues to watch TV. Show her the job posting. You're looking for a janitor, and I'm looking for work. Yes, we've been looking. The receptionist rolls her eyes, but finally looks away from the TV and turns to you for the first time. Why are you all wrapped up like that? Is that paper on your face? Tell the truth. It's a disguise. The receptionist opens the desk drawer and with a sigh pulls out a stack of pink, yellow, and green forms that puff out a cloud of dust as she drops them on the desk. Is this going to take long? Name. Etienne. Any allergies to cleaning products? Cleaning products? I thought you were all wizards. Answer the question. No allergies. Excellent. You're hired. Just like that. Here's a bucket and a rag. To the right of me, you'll find the entrance to the library. Wipe the dust off the bookshelves, then come back here. What about those cleaning products? We're fresh out. She turns her attention back to the TV. I'll get her done. I love you, cranky old lady. Okay, images on the floor. 3 crests. These must be the school guilds. Such a nice lady. I too like television. Okay, so there's a door to hall, restroom, library. Go to library first. Old boxes, old books and boxes. Oh, it's a crafting table. I can't really craft anything yet. Shelf. The bookshelves aren't going to wash themselves. Of course. They just had to be the biggest bookshelves I've ever seen in my life. I need to go find water for my rag. Okay, I'll need to go to the restroom before I can continue here, is what I'm getting with those shelves. But let me look at the boxes and stuff. Yeah, I'll take all you. It looks like they forgot to put these books back up for sale. Maybe there's something interesting here. Take a random book. You open the first book your hand falls on, flinching instinctively, waiting for the jump. But nothing happens. Dampness has made the text completely illegible. This is a shady part of the building. Too damp for a library. I hate to see books treated badly like this. You put the ruined book back on the shelf. As an author, I'm sure that hurts your soul. Okay, to the restroom. Tap. Fill the bucket. It hurts my soul. Yeah, you're an author and a book lover. Okay, can't do anything with those stalls. Go to the library. Okay, wash the shelves. Dusting. Is this really the only way to get inside the school? You take your rag from the bucket and wring it out. They don't just let anyone passing by go into the main hall. And that's where Cornelius's wand is. And the wand isn't the only thing in there. What else? All those characters you said you were going to help. Oh, yeah, right. I'd advise you to keep pretending to be a janitor, even once we get inside. You sigh and wipe off a layer of dust on the first shelf. It's not exactly how I imagined an adventure in a school of magic. On the second shelf, you notice an old piece of paper. It must have fallen out of the book. Read the paper. Looks like someone's notes, probably a student's. There's a barrier that exists around our solar system.
This is your self-care reminder.
Ooh,
Please
yeah.
hydrate, stretch, and save your progress.
Everyone take care of yourselves with me. And we'll do a stretch. I would have to have a soul for my soul to hurt. A wall covered in symbols. The fourth wall. Probably. There's a barrier that exists around our solar system. A wall covered in symbols. If you think about it, a wall covered in symbols could be the text of a book. So they know, this person like knows they're trapped in a book, or maybe they don't know, but they're like on the verge of knowing. Each symbol allows us to use one spell. It is believed that the wall protects us from the external threats due to the fact that it is constantly being assaulted from the outside, causing the gradual destruction of the symbols on it. What will happen to us when all the symbols are destroyed? Well, what will happen once they are destroyed? You crumple up the paper and toss it aside. Don't worry. We won't be around to see it. You turn your attention back to the rag, bucket, and dust on the shelves. 10 minutes later. Well, I think I finished this bookshelf bookshelf. We should get the other bookshelves done then. Mm-hmm. Let me inspect this. Clean empty bookshelf. Okay. Start cleaning. It's boring work and your eyes start wandering over the shelves, coming to rest on an old-looking folder. Look on the folder. You brush off the dust of the folder, which is decorated with a man's head crest and an inscription. The Baratus Guild. There's nothing but dull documents in the folder, and nothing catches your eye at first. But then you find a handwritten letter in the very back. Dear Maricus, I'm asking you to please accept another guild into your ranks. I know you will protest, but I am unwilling to discuss that. I assume you've read the report already, however, there is a religious aspect to it that I left out because I wanted to tell you about it off record. They use wizards solely for military purposes. According to their beliefs, wizards must use their powers to destroy the armies of the enemy, which of course in this day and age is quite difficult. But all I'm asking you to do is to pay attention to each of these students, because once they finish their studies, they will be going straight to the battlefield. The Baratus Guild. Okay. Just stop dusting. You keep cleaning in silence. 20 minutes later. I think this bookshelf is clean now. And I suggest we get started on the next one. So, random fact. Okie dokie. You know, they mentioned that in here that the universe is in a barrier. And in a way, all universes or all galaxies are in like a bubble. They have like a bubble. Random fact about the desert. Okay, I can do that. Let's see, what kind of random fact do I want about the desert that you don't already know? Because we just watched a bunch of stuff together about the desert. Okay, so snakes who live in the desert have a specialized way of moving across sand. They have a special way they wiggle their bodies in order to gain traction on sandy surfaces. It could be that one, I know. What did you think of my snake fact? Dusty bookshelf. It looks even dustier than the others. Start dusting. They Olo wiggle in order to exist. Yeah, they wiggle in order to mobilize, yes. You sigh and start wiping off the dust, but your rat catches something. Spiders have no muscular system, so they use the hydraulic pressure of their blood to move their legs via the heart. That's also why they curl up when they die. Because all the pressure leaves their body. There's something scratched into the shelf. Examine the inscription. These look like runes. Oh, no, they're words. It says, second shelf, third book from the left. Keep washing. Alright, this bookshelf is done. All the bookshelves are clean. You should go tell the receptionist it's done. No, I need to go look at the second bookshelf, third book on the left. Let me up. Okay, so is it talking about this? Second shelf, third book from the left. You pull out the book, you hear a click. Secret tunnel! They were given 5 years to prove the theory that the appearance of magic in our world was due to divine intervention. The theory eventually was discarded. Take all the damp books. Writing desk. This is an elegant writing desk under the staircase. It's seen better days. Examine. There's a small lock on the desk drawer. Continue. Ooh, a lock. That must mean there's something valuable inside. Try and open it. Tug at the lock. The lock, it may be old, but it's still shut tight. I'll need some kind of tool for this. Okay. Let's go to the crafting bench and see if we can craft anything. At least it's not a cabinet. Is there anything down here? No. Okay. I can't craft anything yet. I'll need to wait till I have more scraps and come back. Let's see. Can I break down any of this junk? No, this is just for ink. Are you finished dusting? All done. We'll see about that. She reluctantly turns off the TV. The receptionist groans as she stands up and goes to check your work. Not bad at all. Happy to help you. You give Roderick's case a satisfied glance. Don't be a show hog. Get going now. You have a new task. I wanted to ask you about the wand. No time for that. Go straight to the headmaster. There's a spill in his office that needs cleaning up. Straight down the hall, then to the right. I unlocked the door for you. Okay. He said it's on the right, but we're gonna explore. You see an opulent, though slightly shabby altar with a magic wand sitting on the pedestal in front of it. I don't think we'd get to do it that easy. What? That's Cornelius's wand, the one you were supposed to find, remember? Oh, right. Well, I guess I'll just have to help the characters in the next book. There's nothing but a thick pane of glass separating you from the wand. A heavy lock hangs below the panel. Um, Keeping it shut, look around. There's not a soul in the hallway. You can hear some people arguing loudly behind the door on the right. You continue scanning your surroundings and you eventually notice a surveillance camera watching you from the ceiling. Wave at the camera. Nothing is watching us, recording everything that happens. But do we care if it records? I think you should break the glass, grab the wand, and get out of the book already. What's the holdup? Examine the wand. The wand looks old and painted on its the paint on it has started to peel in places. It's giving off a slight glow and a low hum. Can I just step away? I don't want to tug at the lock. I've never seen a lock like this before. The hole looks more like a spiral. I don't think a lockpick will work on it. Just break the glass. I don't want to make a lot of noise. What's gotten into you today? You're being so cautious. I told you I'm not really a bad person. Hey, are you our new janitor? You see a middle-aged man in the doorway. Yes, I am the janitor. I'm the one who called for you. Come into my office. He opens the door wider. I really think we should just break the glass, grab the wand, and the man starts to reach for his belt where his own wand sits in a holster. Come on, smash the glass. We're gonna walk over to the man. Can you not hear me? He's pointing his wand at you. Sorry, I was lost in thought. The wand is just so gorgeous. The man slowly lowers his wand and silently waits for you to walk over to him. Come in, come in. The old man, who is also in the office, nods briefly to you. They turned Dumbledore into a gnome. You found us through the job posting? Yes, I've always dreamed of seeing a school of magic. Really, it's not very often you hear something like that from a non-wizard. But you don't really look like an ordinary person either. No offense. Why does everyone have shaving nicks on their faces? Anyways, we have a few stains to clean up here. Our former headmaster spilled a potion. He slightly accentuates the word former. I only spilled it because you distracted me. Don't pretend it was my fault. The old man seems sincere in his claim. It doesn't matter. In any case, clean it up, please. He returns to his work. What kind of potion? Maricus, what kind of potion was it? He doesn't look up from his desk. A magic retention potion. I don't want to lose everything my ancestors passed down to me. He grins a senile grin. A wizard only needs a beard. I see. The headmaster responds with a sour grimace, whispering, "It's just herbal Beloza tea. It started on the first date." You start wiping at the first stain with a rag. The potion doesn't really budge. I heard you plan to sell everything from the geomancy department, too. Geomancy symbols were shattered last year. Why would we bother keeping all that? Why, indeed, that's our history. Let history stay in the past. He turns his attention back to his work. The stain is finally gone. You can start on the next one. I started on the second stain. The second stain is bigger than the first. Someone has already stepped in it, spreading the potion all over the floor. First cleaning the shelves, now cleaning the floor. What's next? The toilets? Just keep going and get it done. Once you've finished, we'll go back for the wand in the hallway. Casually ask about the wand. The wand you have out there in the hallway is so interesting. The old man starts breathing angrily and sends a vicious stare your way. The headmaster pauses for a second. Indeed, enjoy it while it's there. What do you mean, while it's there? The headmaster tenses up. It seems like he's about to make a very painful decision. Oh, yes, by the way, I wanted to warn you, Maricus. We found a buyer for the wand. He tenses up again after he speaks. Is he talking about your client? Whispering, I don't think so. The old man drops his teacup on the floor. It shatters, splashing more potion onto the floor under the desk. You must be joking. You put the symbol of our school up for sale? I actually put everything in the school up for sale. No one wants to buy most of the old junk, but a few people from the capital expressed interest in the wand. How could you? The old man's head starts shaking. Hands start shaking. Hold on. You should probably sit down. The wand! Cornelius's wand! Are you listening to me? We'll get enough money for it that we could go another 6 months without the government support. You're going to regret this. I'll call a meeting of the school council to challenge it. He jumps up from his chair. The old man hurries off. Going to take the wand. Oh. This is he's going to take the wand. We need to stop him. Don't worry. He's gone crazy like that about 10 times this week already. Besides, only I have the key to the case. He pauses for a second, clearly regretting telling you that. While you were busy with the conversation, you seem to have finished wiping up the stains. Looks like that. I'm done here. Can I go? Pensively, yes. Thank you. He turns to the door. You can hear voices coming from the other side, getting louder and louder. Oh, what's going on out there? Let me go see. You just made a very dumb decision, my man. All sorts of junk with tea spilled on it. Take the tools. Take all those. There's no other options. There's no key. The key's probably on his person. Well, shucks. Okay. What's going on here? A lot of people has gathered in the hallway. They are whispering amongst themselves, looking at the altar in the middle of the room. It's the wand. Headmaster, sir. Cornelius's wand is gone. Fucking hell. Fuck. Damn it, the client asked me not to lose track of it. I told you. Everyone looks at you, not speaking. All right, then. He turns to the gathering crowd. Who saw it last? I think it was you, right, Sir Maricus? You left the office, and then you must have walked right past it. But it was there at the time. That's if you can take your word for it. You have any reason not to believe me? Indeed, especially it comes to the theft of school property. Do you think I don't know about your secret stash under the library? The only one stealing here is you, giving away our heritage. Just a minute, you stole it and put it back where it belongs. I didn't touch it. The headmaster looks at the camera mounted on the ceiling. We'll see if that's true, but for now, take note. I'm ordering a total lockdown of the school. No one goes in or out. And all the teachers present. And you as well, ma'am. He nods to the receptionist. And you too, he quickly points at you. But definitely not you, he points to the former headmaster. All of you, start searching for the wand. Yes, sir. Everyone, he indicated response as one. Yes, sir. You're a little slow to speak, and it sounds silly. All right, then. Everyone, get to it. I'm going to check the surveillance camera footage, but that will take some time. I'll be in my office. If you so much as try to leave the school, I'll have the police after you. I'll be in my office. The crowd disappears. So now what do we do? We're going to find the wand. You fiercely straighten the collar of your coat. Okay, we're gonna go talk to the old man first. I thought he was supposed to be in his office. School's headmaster is watching his desktop screen tensely. Where's the old headmaster? Isn't the old director our chief suspect? Why isn't he here? He's in his office on the second floor. I gave orders not to let him out, and if he does manage to escape, then at least we know he was somehow involved in the theft. Isn't that dangerous? He might have a really powerful wand on him. No, he's more afraid of that wand than anything. Even if he did steal it, he wouldn't risk using it. The headmaster scowls. But that doesn't mean he'll get away with it. If you find out that he has the wand, let me know right away. Peek at the desktop. On the screen, you see processing video window and a small progress bar. Below it says 0.02%. You know, the technology is a little behind here. It's going to take them some time. Sighs heavily. There we go! He jumps up. You look at the screen and see the number has changed to 0.021%. It's going to take some time. We'll probably know who stole it in a week or so. You should probably get back to the search. I'll get back to the search for the wand. Indeed. Okay. Okay, none of these people can be talked to. The portrait is missing too, though. And that wasn't the case before. Let me go back out to the main hallway. We'll go talk to the movers, too. Oh, I can't leave. Okay, receptionist. I don't have time for you right now, young man. I'm incredibly busy. Have you seen anything suspicious? Yes, a janitor who keeps poking his nose into things that aren't his business. You should help me find our missing student instead. A missing student? A second year, one of quite lacking
It's
in wits
almost
department.
time to close visitation to the atrium.
No. Okay, what's his name? Mendes. Last name? He's part of the Ziblik Guild. They don't have last names. She looks at you mistrustfully. What does he look like? Like an ordinary student.
Shall hydrate.
Hydrate! Hi, DMR! You just missed a wizard. Alright, let me get through this dialogue tree and then we'll rate out. Who am I know about it? His friends are always smoking in the bathroom. Try asking them. Smoking? You let them do that? It's not my problem. My job is to keep unwanted types from walking into the school. Is there anyone else who might have seen him? I don't know. Maybe the movers outside. Why are you so sure he's not in the school? Because the school is locked down until we locate the missing one. Alright. So he must be somewhere on school property. Don't have any more questions. Well then. I have some questions about the missing student. The headmaster tasked me with finding the wand. Congratulations. The receptionist remains focused on the TV screen, where a soap opera is now playing. Okay, I won't interrupt you. Smoking in the boys' room. I've been lurking since the start. Oh, thank you for being here. Okay, so we have to go find someone to raid. Let me get out of here. And let me put this away. Alright, let's go find someone to raid. Who's on? Who's doing what? You guys want to do art or games? Because I got people doing both. Art? Question mark? Let me see if there's anyone new we can help out. Then we'll do one on art. Unopinionated. Gotcha. Alright, let's see who's on. Try to follow into smaller channel. I'm that person. Okay, I think we found someone. They're doing some live 2D rigging right now, which could be really fun. Before we go, you can follow us at these places and more. If you'd like to join us on this raid, you could copy this message, and if you're a USI donor or donation recipient, you could copy the one with the special emote.
Prepare for duty, space friends.
That's all the time we have for today. So we'll see you next week. So until next time, have fun, space friends!